It's Phil Lindeman with your Krystal 93 News at Noon from Breck Roads. Local rescuers helped a shoeless teenager find his way home after a heated night in Keystone. Summit County Sheriff reports the teen was arguing with his dad and ran into the woods with no socks or shoes. Rescuers found the teen after dark, cold, and with muscle cramps, but when they learned he was otherwise fine, they gave him shoes and they escorted him back home on foot. 25-year-old Sidney Whitmarsh of Edwards will spend 16 years in prison for a fatal hit-and-run in January 2024. Vail Daily reports Whitmarsh was sentenced yesterday. She had pleaded guilty to vehicular homicide in the death of Mario Romero. The 43-year-old father of two was biking home after dark when he was struck and killed. His body was not found for 2 days. Whitmarsh fled the state. A 42-year-old man was driving dangerously stoned last month when he rolled his car off the $1 Million Highway. Denver Post reports his blood tested nearly 40 times the legal limit of THC. He and his passenger were killed. State Patrol reminds you that mushrooms are not legal behind the wheel. You will get a DUI. Cops and troopers are training up now on how to spot the signs of psychedelic intoxication. A former housekeeper in Telluride is suing the resort for unpaid overtime and sketchy payroll practices. The woman claims she worked 15-hour days, 7 days a week, but the resort split her job into 2 separate positions to avoid overtime. She believes that violates labor laws. 4 Colorado locals claimed winning Powerball tickets this week, none of them for the $1 billion jackpot. A $2 million winner was sold in Parker, a $1 million winner sold in El Paso County. That jackpot's now up to $1.7 billion, third largest in history. Local fire danger remains high in Summit County with a Stage 1 fire ban. Smoke from fires burning outside of Colorado could reach the Front Range today. We might get a touch of haze here in Summit. Fire crews statewide are now prepping for third fire season, those dry fall days before the snow falls. State Wildland Fire Chief Vaughn Jones is keeping a close eye on a fall phenomenon, chinook winds.
Fall chinook wind events that can really drive and spread fires really quickly. And this is maybe a little more true for the east slope.
Chinook winds develop when moist Pacific air crosses the mountains and dries out in the foothills. They are a curse on the Front Range, but they can be a blessing in the high country. They tend to bring early season snow. In local entertainment news, Sunday at Frisco Historic Park is a poetry pop-up where local poets are writing personalized haikus for free. Stop by anytime, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. this Sunday at Frisco Historic Park. In sports, the Rockies lost to the Giants last night 10-8. Colorado's now lost 8 of their last 10. Just this morning, the Broncos signed outside linebacker Nick Benito to one of the most lucrative contracts in team history, 4 years and $106 million. That is the most ever for a non-quarterback. Tonight's the NFL season opener, Cowboys against the Eagles. Broncos open the season Sunday with the Titans. And in local sports, from Cassandra Schultz and Associates with American Family in Dillon, Summit High Girls Volleyball play in Evergreen today for the home opener. Phil Lindeman, Krystal 93 News.